What if there was an assassin who could not be stopped by conventional means? Welcome to the shadowed world of the Macabre Deathvow, a chilling and formidable skill from the depths of the Conquest Earth science fiction fantasy role-playing game. This rare ability is not just any skill, it's a divine-level power, accessible only to those assassins who have reached the daunting 45th rank and have previously mastered the solemn arts of the Deathvow pathway. The Macabre Deathvow is the culmination of an assassin's dedication, a pledge woven with grim determination and supernatural prowess. It requires an assassin to undergo 9 weeks of intense spiritual and physical preparation, pushing their limits beyond the mundane to embrace the spectral. During this period, the assassin's connection to the ethereal forces deepens, preparing them for a mission from which there is no turning back. This vow is not just a commitment to eliminate a target. It is an unyielding promise to pursue and vanquish, enveloping not just the intended victim, but potentially their associates too. Now, let's delve into what makes the Macabre Deathvow a fearsome tool in the hands of a skilled assassin. Imagine dedicating 9 weeks to become a living weapon. This is the reality for those embarking on the Macabre Deathvow, a path not chosen lightly. The preparation is arduous, a blend of spiritual depth and physical endurance that transforms the assassin into an embodiment of their vow. The first step involves secluding oneself from the world, entering a state where the mind and body can attune to the singular purpose of the vow. Days and nights blur into a continuous cycle of meditation, physical conditioning, and mental fortifications. Rage-inducing trances are a critical component, designed to harness the raw energy of anger and focus it into a lethal calm. Throughout this period, the assassin undergoes intense self-programming. They visualize their target, rehearsing every possible scenario, embedding every detail into their psyche. This mental rehearsal is relentless, ensuring that the assassin's resolve is as sharp as the blade they wield. With preparation complete, the assassin becomes a force of nature, ready to strike with deadly precision. Upon sighting their target, the assassin's capabilities transcend normal limits. Imagine a world where the mere presence of an adversary could amplify one's power dramatically. This is the realm of the Macabre Deathvow. In the thick of confrontation, the assassin receives a significant boost of 15 to their mystical attack power. But it doesn't end there. Each strike they deliver is more likely to penetrate defenses, thanks to an additional 4 points in armor bypass. Furthermore, the damage inflicted isn't just ordinary, it's enhanced by 4 points, making each hit a dreadful promise of destruction. Now, let's talk resilience. When the assassin is under the effects of the Macabre Deathvow and takes a hit from their target, the damage they receive is curiously reduced by 2 points. This might seem minor at first glance, but there's a twist. These subtracted points of damage are not lost but stored like a vengeful storm gathering strength. Upon the target's demise, this accumulated damage is unleashed, adding a fatal flourish to the assassin's victory. This clever manipulation of damage not only prolongs the assassin's presence on the battlefield, but also turns their survival into a weapon. Each moment they withstand attacks is a moment closer to delivering a devastating retribution. But the enhancements don't stop with just the primary target. No one connected to the target is safe. In the shadowy world of the Macabre Deathvow, the assassin's reach extends far beyond the primary mark. This vow not only targets the individual, but also those orbiting around them, associates, family members, even friends and pets. Each additional person woven into the vow necessitates an extra 3 weeks of intense mental and spiritual preparation, a period during which the assassin psychs them into the death pact. This particular aspect of the Macabre Deathvow has profound implications for gameplay. It strategically enables the assassin to navigate through the protective layers surrounding influential or well-guarded characters. Imagine the scenario: a high-profile figure insulated by loyal associates and bodyguards. Under normal circumstances, reaching such a person could be nearly impossible. However, with this extended target feature, the assassin can methodically dismantle these human shields. As the assassin weaves more individuals into their grim tapestry, their dedication intensifies. The assassin's fanaticism grows, encompassing all who are linked to their prey. Disturbance during preparation, that only makes the assassin deadlier. Imagine an assassin cloaked in shadows, immersed in a 9-week-long ritual of intense self-programming and rage-inducing trances. This period is critical, as the assassin not only prepares physically, but also spiritually, binding their very essence to the macabre death vow. However, should this sacred preparation be interrupted, the consequences are dire and immediate for the intruder. When disturbed, the assassin's wrath intensifies exponentially. Their martial attack power surges by an additional 6 points. But that's not all. Their ability to bypass armor increases by 2 points, and the damage they inflict grows by a chilling 3 points. Each round, this heightened state of aggression persists, making them a relentless force of vengeance. Such an increase in power does not merely make the assassin a threat, it transforms them into an avatar of destruction. This makes any strategy involving confrontation or interference a risky proposition. For those who dare to interrupt a macabre death vow, they must be prepared to face an adversary whose capabilities are dramatically enhanced in the most lethal ways possible. The risk of interference adds a layer of strategic complexity to dealing with such an assassin. Even on the brink of death, the assassin fights on. Welcome to the chilling depths of the macabre death vow, where even the gravest wounds are but a pause in the relentless pursuit of the target. This is not merely a skill, it's an indomitable will to persist against all odds. As an assassin's health dwindles, the rules of survival are rewritten. At -3 health points, an ordinary being would falter, but a macabre death vow assassin finds a way to press on for an additional 12 rounds. This is where the ordinary ends and the extraordinary begins. If the assassin's health slips further to -4, the urgency intensifies, and they can continue their mission for 8 more rounds. Each reduction in health points is a countdown, a dire race against their own bodily limits. At -5, the assassin operates with 6 rounds left, driven by a mixture of skill and sheer force of will. The scenario grows more desperate as health points drop. At -6, only 4 rounds remain. This precipitous situation continues to escalate until, at -8 health points, the assassin has a mere 2 rounds to complete their objective. The final threshold is -9 health points, where the assassin has up to 3 seconds, a last desperate moment to fulfill their vow. This unyielding zeal makes the macabre death vow a truly terrifying prospect. Once chosen, the path of the macabre death vow cannot be abandoned. This solemn pledge etches itself into the very soul of the assassin, creating a bond that is as unyielding as the darkest steel. Imagine a commitment so deep, so absolute, that not even the boundaries of life and death can sever it. This is the reality for those who embrace the macabre death vow. For the assassin, this vow is not merely a mission, it's a transformation. The mind reshapes around a singular, unalterable purpose, the demise of their marked target. Should fate twist so perversely that their target is resurrected, the assassin's psyche rekindles the vow with renewed fervor, plunging once more into the depths of their dark quest. The implications are stark. Not only does the assassin remain forever entwined with their target, but the very fabric of their destinies becomes irrevocably intertwined. This relentless pursuit transcends mere obsession. It's a perpetual state of being, driven by an unstoppable force. Thus the macabre death vow not only ends lives but binds destinies. The macabre death vow, a double-edged sword of immense power. This formidable skill, available only to the most dedicated assassins, demands 9 weeks of intense preparation. It enhances attack capabilities significantly when within visual distance of the target, and even allows the inclusion of the target's associates under its grim umbrella, albeit with additional preparation time. However, the power of the macabre death vow comes with daunting risks. The vow is not just a temporary state. It reprograms the assassin's psyche, making the urge to eliminate the target an unending drive. Disturbing an assassin during their preparatory phase triggers a furious enhancement in their combat abilities, a testament to the vow's volatile nature. Moreover, this skill path pushes the assassin's physical limits, allowing them to fight far beyond normal human endurance. But there is a stark warning to heed. Once undertaken, the macabre death vow is irreversible. The assassin is bound to their oath, driven to pursue their target relentlessly, even beyond death. Game Masters, consider the implications of introducing such a potent force into your gameplay. The Macabre Deathvow can dramatically shape the narrative and should be integrated with thoughtful discretion. Employ the Macabre Deathvow with caution, for it shapes the fate of characters and the flow of the game itself.